Well, this is the end, guys. This is the end. The one game we all know and love and have been playing for over the last 10 years. The OGs, the returning players, the new lights. Everyone has had their piece in playing Destiny, whether it's Destiny 1 or Destiny 2. And the Destiny 1 intro music, man, it hits. It hits. But I just wanted to come on here today and make a random video. Not really a random video, but I'm just trying to speak off the top of my head right now, as I don't have a script or anything. I don't do all that, but I'm just gonna try to speak off the top of my head and see how it goes for this video. But over the past day or so, I've seen other people making videos, and I thought I'll just hop on Destiny after 3-4 months of not playing and make a video myself and see how it goes. Because normally I do live streams, but I haven't live streamed Destiny in about 5 months. But I don't know how long this video is going to be. I definitely do not want it to be super long. But yeah, I mean, Destiny 2 is coming to an end, guys. It's bittersweet, I have to say. I mean, it's horrible the way that the game is ending today. I mean, well, yeah. It's just, I'm sorry if I, don't know what to really say. That's my issue. I'm frustrated at everything with Sony, Bungie, all the news that I've been seeing today, the videos. It all just sucks, you know? I mean, it's horrible. And but I know the game has had a lot of ups and downs, especially the downs that the game has had over the years, and you know, despite the I should redo this video over again because no one's probably gonna watch this, but I'm just trying to figure out what to say. I don't really... I'm just kind of speechless on what to say, really. It's just... It's bittersweet, it really is, and... I mean, it's just... I hope a Destiny 3 will come in sometime the long future, but based off of everything I've seen and what everyone is seeing online, more than likely it's not going to happen, guys. And, you know, I've always been... Let me turn my, you know, I've always been, I've always been, and I forever will be invested into this game and its universe, the story, the lore, the worlds, the characters, the gunplay, the fashion, the ability spam, everything, the visuals, just everything this game has to offer. Dungeons, raids, and I'm grateful to have been part of this community for as long as I have. Nobody probably no one knows me, but you know, I'm not famous or anything, and I don't care about becoming famous, but I mean, I'll forever love this game, and it's, you know, I truly hope that this isn't the end of Destiny, but it more than likely is. And, I mean, unfortunately, I missed out on, Destiny 1 pretty much entirely. I knew what Destiny 1 was, but I never started playing it until 2017 when Destiny 2 came out. And I missed the launch of Destiny 2 as well because just back then I wasn't really focused on playing video games, and I was outside all the time. And, you know, it's just, I don't want to get emotional about anything, but man, I mean, yesterday definitely was emotional, and I mean, I started playing Destiny 1 around 2017 something. I finished the vanilla campaign and everything, but I was a Titan main as well. But I didn't play the game regularly on a daily basis or even a weekly basis. I enjoyed the game and I liked it, but I wasn't fully invested into the game, and I've never played House of Wolves, I've never played The Taken King, Rise of Iron, none of that, because I didn't have any of those DLCs at that time. I just played the base vanilla game and everything. And then later in 2017, I went straight into Destiny 2. And I enjoyed the living heck out of the Red War campaign, despite what people think about it and everything. I think the Red War is heavily underrated, especially the story and everything that happened. And, during that time, I, I had no idea what was really going on within the community and within the game. That during Curse of Osiris, the game almost completely died and everything. And I took a massive break from the game after that, after playing the Red War and Curse of Osiris and Warmind, and I took a massive break and slightly played the game here and there throughout Forsaken. But the thing is, like, I knew Forsaken came out, from what I remember, but I don't remember finding out that Cade 6 even died until it was like late 2018, I think. It may have been even in 2019. Like sometime however many months after Shadowkeep released was when I first discovered Cade 6 actually died in Forsaken, because I was at my best friend's house and he was replaying the Forsaken campaign, and I saw Cade 6 die and I freaked out. I was like, what did I miss? And it was all emotional, and like it made me immediately buy the DLC, everything, just so I could get my revenge on Uldren. And from that day, from that moment, I bought Forsaken, I bought Shadowkeep and everything, and I was really, really invested in the game by then. And I played a little bit of Season of the Worthy, I believe. That's the season before Season of Arrivals. And then Season of Arrivals happened, and that's by far one of my favorite, if not my first, if not my number one most favorite season of Destiny ever, Season of Arrivals. I I would say that's when I truly got invested into the game, like deeply invested into the lore. I'm a lore nerd. I know a lot. But Season of Arrivals was amazing. I mean, the build up and everything, even though it was a long, long season cuz Beyond Light was delayed, I enjoyed it. Farming kills with Falling Guillotine, using Ace of Spades as my main weapon. I mean, it was just the greatest season ever. And um you know going into Beyond Light, it was a truly amazing experience. And Beyond Light was freaking, yeah, beyond 22,963 kills on my Ace of Spades. PvE kills, because I am not that good in Crucible, I will admit. Occasionally I'll walk in and I'll pop off in Crucible, but that don't happen a lot. But Beyond Light was the first campaign that I was truly, truly there for the day one of the campaign. Forsaken, the Red War, Shadowkeep, I was never there for the day one launch. Beyond Light was my first time being there for a DLC launch, and Beyond Light put me through the ringer, man. I mean, I struggled really hard throughout some of those missions back then, to the point where uh, I had to have my friend help me beat one of the campaign missions because I was getting so pissed off I couldn't do it on Hunter, because I used to be a Titan main in Destiny 2 as well, but after Cade 6 died and everything, I wanted to become a hunter for him, and I've been a hunter ever since Cade died, and I've been a hunter main for that long, and I'm not changing. I am not changing anytime soon or ever. If a Destiny 3 ever comes out, I am still staying a hunter main. But it's just it's I don't really know what to think, like, and because they added crossplay, me and my friend could start playing the game finally together, and so much fun happened after that, and trying to find raid teams to do raids and everything, and just everything like that. And it's just I mean, it's just all the memories, man, the good times, and I mean, I've been playing the game non-stop on a regular basis from Season of Arrivals, Beyond Light, all the way to now. I stuck around to the ending of Thefinalshape. I suffered through episode Echoes, Revenant. Heresy was straight peak in my opinion. Um, the Edge of Fate was... I enjoyed Edge of Fate story-wise and everything. The grind was absolutely horrible and agonizing. The power grind and everything. I mean, it was... I was struggling a lot trying to grind my power up, and because of all that, it caused me to take so many breaks during the Edge of Fate. I mean, I took so many long breaks and everything. I still haven't even done everything story-wise with Edge of Fate. I've beat the campaign and everything on Legendary, but... And then Renegades came out. I was excited for Renegades. I was skeptical about the Star Wars inspiration and things, but I think they handled it pretty decently, and I'll be honest, the main reason I even cared about Renegades is because they added a lightsaber to Destiny, and that's one of the things I've always wanted in this game. I don't know why, but lightsabers are just, they're one of the coolest weapons in all of fiction and everything from Star Wars, and it's nice to have them in Destiny 2 finally, even if it don't fully make a lot of sense being in Destiny, but it's whatever. We have them now. And it's just, but and you know, and but now the game is being left at a point where everything is unresolved. The story is unresolved. Nothing's finished. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to end like this. I was expecting maybe we'll get Shattered Cycle and the next DLC after that next year, and by the end of next year is when they will shut the game down, end it, and everything. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. And it's just, I don't even know what to really think. Like, it's just, I mean, it's emotional, man. I mean, it's it's crazy to think that the game is ending like this. And it's truly a sad few days, and it's gonna be sad until June 9th, and it's gonna be even more. It's gonna be so much more uh saddening, if you could even call it that. It's gonna be so much more depressing and everything on June 9th, and especially after that. I think that's when it's all gonna come settling down to everyone, and you know, and I mean, wow. I mean, even spawning into the tower. Look at this. It's just, this is how the game's gonna feel, and this is how the game is going to feel and look at some point after June 9th. I would say probably June 9th, the whole month of June to maybe most of July, and by the end of July to August, especially by August, this is how this might be how the game looks. Just void, emptiness, and I mean, nobody's here. Nobody's at Saint 14, nobody's at Zur. I mean, nobody's here, man. Well, I do have my HUD turned off, so I'm not sure. But this guy is here. But I mean, it's crazy to think that this is going to be the end of the game. I mean, We're never gonna see the last city again. We're never gonna fix it up. We're never gonna fix the old tower. It's just gonna... I really didn't want to make this video that long, but sometimes it's the short/long videos of just purely talking off the top of your head that hit the most. And
I wonder what that says about us.
it's just, I don't want to say goodbye, man. I really don't. I mean, it's not like the servers are going down or anything. You're still going to be able to get on the game and play as much as you want and do what you want. The servers are going to stay up, just like Destiny 1 is still playable to this day. But it's just the fact that it's just the fact that it's going to be like that from now on. It's going to be just like Destiny 1 from now on, and no new updates, no content drops, nothing. I mean, everything that's in the game right now and everything that's coming out in this new update is what we're gonna... I mean, that's permanent. That's what we're gonna have for now on. And I mean, I mean, it's crazy. And it's just... It's just, it's just gonna be so much more emotional. I mean, it's... I just don't know what to think, man. I mean, it's I mean, it's again, I'm sorry if this video is kind of messy and all over the place. I'm just trying to figure out how to say everything off the top of my head. But, and I mean, I'm sure we're all mad. I'm angry, I'm frustrated. All the news I've seen today. DLC with Zevra Wrath and a raid with Zevra Wrath for Destiny 3, and they turned it down. You know, and adding clan housing and everything to Destiny 2, but nope, they turned it down. All so much stuff that we as a community have been asking for, and that the devs know that we want it, and even the devs have asked for it, and it just keeps getting shut down and cut. Or the original iteration of Lightfall, from what I forgot who the dev is that said it, but the original iteration of Lightfall was going to be glorious. And I mean, I'm sure we could all speculate that it would have been, based off of the original cover art for the Lightfall DLC, the Black Fleet pyramid ship directly floating in front of the Traveler. It gave off that tone, that vibe. It was going to be dark and gritty and everything. And then the closer we got to Lightfall, All of a sudden, it's some like Cyberpunk 77 freaking Blade Runner 2049 80s retro uh DLC. And I mean, I'll admit, the beginning and the intro, the first mission of Lightfall was cinema. There was nothing wrong with that first mission. That first mission was peak. But everything after that made no sense. I mean, the story, none of it made sense. And, I mean, I enjoyed Lightfall was good in specifically in terms of the first mission, the cutscenes, the visuals, the quality of the cutscenes and everything was done really well, and it was really good. I mean, you can't deny, as bad as Lightfall was, you have to give it props on how good the quality of the cutscenes looked and everything like that, and Strand is one of the best things that we've ever gotten in Destiny, I would say, and even though it should have been implemented very differently, and my personal opinion is that Strand was supposed to release during the Witch Queen, but got pushed back to Lightfall, and that's why it didn't make sense to acquire Strand in Lightfall when we should have acquired it back in the Witch Queen DLC. And and that whole year of Lightfall was good and bad. I enjoyed the final 3 seasons of Lightfall, and especially Into the Light. Into the Light was amazing. That was absolutely amazing, leading into the final shape with Prismatic. Final shape was done very well, and I mean, till this day, you can look at the final cutscenes of the final shape, and I mean, it's right there in front of your face. The final shape really is the end of Destiny 2. I mean, that last cutscene with the Guardian, you sitting next to Crow, Ikora, Zavala, staring at the last city and staring up into the stars, with the Traveler no longer sitting in front of us. And I mean, you can tell that that's the real ending of Destiny 2. It truly is. Everything after that, I'm not gonna say is not canon to the story, but everything after that should have happened in previous seasons, or, for example, the Edge of Fate, Renegades, episode Heresy, Revenant, and Echoes. Those could have been implemented later on in a Destiny 3, like Edge of Fate and Renegades, maybe not Renegades, but the Edge of Fate and Renegades could have been the start of a Destiny 3, but make Edge of Fate much, much bigger and do it correctly and implement the portal and everything correctly and do it right, everything like that, and make it the start of Destiny 3, and then go into episode Echoes. You could completely get rid of that and maybe add that as one of the seasons to get the backstory on more things. Another one of the seasons could have been Revenant during the Edge of Fate or during Renegades. Heresy you could save for like a different DLC within the Fate saga. For example, say you have the Edge of Fate Renegades as the beginning of Destiny 3, and then the next two DLCs after that to continue the Fate saga, and then you kind of end the Fate saga and then go into a new thing with Savathun, Xivu Wrath, and you build that up over time, and you have Episode Heresy that you then bring into the story and have everything happen the way it happened, and then do like a time skip or something and go straight into a new DLC with us finding Savathun or Xivu Wrath or Xivu Wrath, or we go after her instead of waiting for her to come near us, and make Xivu Wrath a campaign boss, but she's too powerful to just be a campaign boss. In my opinion, if I had control, I would do the same thing as the Witness. I would make Xivu Wrath. I would make it where you fight her during the campaign, but you don't fully kill her during the campaign. You almost kill her in the campaign, and then you go into the raid, and within the raid is when you finally kill Xivu Wrath for good, with the world's first raid race for Xivu Wrath. And that would be the perfect ending for Xivu Wrath and everything, but you know, you'd have to have Xivu Wrath do other things in previous DLCs before that. You'd have to have her, in my opinion, at least cause some damage to the last city, or kill a few important characters or something to really, really build up the hype to her campaign and her raid and everything. But I mean, June 9th is coming, and I'm sure you guys have heard on the internet, sign a petition, which I've already done, and we need to get the word out to everyone. Log on to the game June 9th, whether you're an OG Destiny player and still playing the game, whether you're a returning player, whether you're a new light and just now finding out the game's ending right after starting to play the game for the first time after however long or whatever. Even people that have played Destiny before in the past, even if it was only like, say, for a month, everyone should return to the game on June 9th, even if it's just for that one specific day. As many people in the world log on to the game, and we need to show Sony and Bungie that we, as a community, truly, truly, deeply care for this franchise and for the universe of Destiny. And we need to show them the numbers, guys. We need to show them the numbers. As many numbers as we can get into this game. Break the servers. So many people need to log on that it causes the servers to shut down. That's what needs to happen. Make it Beyond Light all over again, where it took hours to get into the game because of so many people logging on. That's what needs to happen. So many people need to log on June 9th and crash the game because of how many people are logging on. We need to show them That despite how angry we all are, despite the toxicity within the Destiny community, we need to show them that we truly care about this game. This is our game. And the lives that it has touched and just everything, the characters, story, lore, everything. And you know, I've never done a lot of raids. I've never had a good raid team. I've never had really any raid team, to be honest. I haven't really met a lot of friends on this game because I think one of the big issues is I just don't really talk to anybody or care to try and find new people on new people, but that's another issue I as a person need to work on. But I have met a few people playing Volta Glass LFG. I've met a few people doing that, but they don't really play the game. Not anymore. And but I mean, this is it's crazy. I mean, I even my YouTube channel, if you go back on my live streams and you look, I started my channel with Destiny 1. I mean, my channel literally began with me playing Destiny 1 for the first time ever. And and you know, I never cared about subscribers or views or anything, and I mean now the most of what I do is I make edits on YouTube and everything, and I've surprisingly I've gained over 1,000 subscribers only from doing that. But you know, and but I'm not looking to become a content creator. If it happens, it happens, but I've never cared about views or subscribers or making money off of YouTube, really. I just enjoy doing it for fun. I enjoy it, and having all these live streams and everything I can look back on. It also adds memories and everything you can go and look back on. Despite how bad my voice sounds in a lot of those old videos, I sound very cringe, but you know, that's part of the memories, man. And it's just I'm gonna miss this game, man. And so many good quotes from the game over the years. I mean, the speaker, Cade, saying, "I'm coming home, Ace." My personal favorite line in all of Destiny is probably what Cade said to us during the final shape. And it even applies, we can say the same thing to Destiny too. Like, you're my favorite. Don't ever forget that. And I won't. Like, the moment Cade 6 said that, man, it hit hard. It Those words hit very hard. And and seeing what Bungie said in their article at the very end of it and saying, "I'll see you Starside." I mean, that just that hits as well. And but hopefully as a community we can show them that we still care about this game, because just like the speaker said during the Red War, the light lives in all places. It lives in all things, and you can try to block it. You can try to trap it for as long as you can. but the light will find its way. And we as the community, we as the players and everything, we are that light. We are the light that will hopefully, we as a community can come together and do something, give them signs, let them see that we care enough about this game, that we want this game and this franchise, this story, this universe to continue into a Destiny 3. We want a Destiny 3, and we want everything to be added to Destiny 3 that we've wanted in Destiny 2. Clan housing, everything. And, you know, whether it happens or not, I mean, whether it happens or not, we as Guardians and as Guardians and players, we deserve to try. If all else fails, at least we tried. At least you, me, whoever's watching this video, at least you and me, we will get to sit here and we will get to say that we tried. We tried to show them. Whether it works or not, we'll see. If it takes 3 to 5 years before we get any confirmation or any information at all on a sequel to Destiny or anything Destiny related, hopefully a Destiny 3 within the next 3 to 5 years, or at least be announced or hinted at. But with everything happening now and everything coming out, all this news and devs finally speaking out on things, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. And it's just, I don't really know what to say, man. It's just, the silence is very loud. But we're gonna show them on June 9th. Everyone. We will show them. No matter what. But in the meantime, if there is a Destiny 3, despite how bad everything is right now, despite all the news and everything, once again, the light lives in all places, and you have to have hope, no matter how little it is. Eventually, however many years, 3, 5 years, even the next 10 years, no matter how long it takes for us to get a Destiny 3 or just a Destiny sequel in general, I'm sure you'll be waiting as well as I. I'll be waiting till that day. Even if that day never comes, I'll be there for when it does. Hopefully. But in the meantime, this is the end. And I'll be live streaming July 9th as well for a few days after that, and everything, I'll be live streaming, but this video right here is my, I guess, send off to Destiny and everything. I'm still gonna play. I don't, after June 9th and everything, for a while, I'm still gonna play the game for a while. But I don't think I'll ever truly stop playing Destiny. I'll occasionally hop on the game and screw around, do whatever. Or even just come here and sit in the tower like I'm doing now. And just listen to the soundtrack. But but yeah. This is it, guys. This is the end. And I think we all need to cherish it. Because we're never gonna see a game like this ever again. No matter who's creating what game, we're never gonna see a game that is like Destiny 1 or Destiny 2. This truly is a one-of-a-kind game. And there's a reason nobody's been able to surpass this game. Or, you know, like everyone says, oh, this game's gonna be the next Destiny killer. But somehow, they've never made it past Destiny, because Destiny has that certain, it's just something about Destiny that, you know, it truly is one of a kind. But unfortunately, it's the creators of the game that are ruining it. And I'm not saying the devs, but the higher ups, the management, Sony, the Bungie company in general, except for the devs, the ones that truly care about the game and want to do things for us in the community. But anyway, I think this video has been long enough, and you gotta have hope, guys. Whether this is whether this is the ending forever, for all of eternity, or not. If a Destiny 3 eventually happens, I want you to be there, because I'll be there. And until then, I'll see you, Guardians Starside.